Hey everyone, just thought I'd show you around my shack today. Um, it's actually my lounge room, one of the perks of living alone I guess, but yeah, anyways, we'll get back into the radios. Um, so I'm going to be a bit all over the place. I want to show you scanners first, and then I'll show you um, a couple of other cheap handheld radios that I use just for receiving, and then I'll show you the CBs. Yeah, also, excuse the mess over here. I don't normally have these radios here. I've just put them there just to show you a few things, and yeah, normally I have my laptop there, but yeah, and I've got a lot of coax and stuff over there that does need sorting out, but I'm looking at getting a new desk and everything as well, so everything's working at the moment, so I'm just leaving it like it is until I get my new desk and we'll sort everything out there. And yeah, I'll probably move all my radios now that I've got a lot more to another spot in the house, which is going to be better. So anyways, let's get started. We'll go through the scanners and you'll see why once we get through things. So yeah, I've got this one. This one's the one that's going at the moment. This one's got a few problems, but I'm actually winning another one of these on eBay at the moment. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to just fix what's happening. All it is basically is these are loose on the inside and hard to fix, and it's very scratchy. So yeah, I've just left it there at the moment with the volume because it seems to be okay. So yeah, this one's a Realistic Pro 2022. As I say, yeah, I'm winning another one that has a slight ding on the top here. So this one's fine, as I said, so hopefully I'll be able to swap the case over and on the other one, and or yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah. So, but that one's going at the moment. I've also got this one going, which is a Radio Shack Pro 2026. Sorry about this. I'll just turn it up. That's another radio going, which I'll show you shortly. We'll just turn that one down a bit. Okay, so as you can see, these are both going at the moment. That's just repeated on the same frequency, so that's yeah, VHF and then UHF obviously. The ambulance in Australia, Victoria, Australia. Which soon I've heard will be going digital, encrypted, so yeah, that's going to be a bit unfortunate, but anyways. So these scanners, all the scanners I'm showing you are actually running at the moment just off one antenna, and yeah, a couple of the other cheap handhelds that I'm going to show you are running off the one antenna, which is a discone antenna. And yeah, I've got that running through. I'll show you shortly. Anyways, going on to the one antenna. So this is another one that I've got going at the moment. The JC 9000. Sorry, these need a bit of a clean too. I've just noticed they're a bit dusty. I do use them all the time, but all these as well. So yeah, this one. I'd like this scanner back in the day. I had one like this, but it was a realistic model. So when I saw this one on eBay, I had to grab it. So that's the three scanners over there that are running off the one discone. So I've got, at the moment I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 scanners running off the discone and 3 handhelds that are receiving just ambulance as well. So all these, yeah, as you can see, are receiving. Some are receiving the same frequency, some aren't, but they're all running together fine. Then over here I have the unit in Australia. It's the USDS 100. That's the digital scanner. So if we turn this one up, which is what I just wanted to show everybody as well while we're here, if something ends up happening on this. So you can see the signal strength on this is quite strong. And if I go over to this one, which is just the normal, the antenna that came with it, same frequency, and this one, as you can see, is coming through better, clearer. But anyway, this is in Australia, the model is UBCD 436PT. And as you can see, those are all receiving, sorry about this, different frequencies. Airband, that one's airband at the moment. So they're all scanning together fine. So there's 4 that's running off the discone there. Now I've got this one here, which is the quansheng. I love these radios as well because you can flash them. There's low battery on this one, sorry, but this is also running off the discone.
Thank you, 10341 in Newry. We've got a 31-year-old male.
Can you just leave that one on?
Has had marijuana in the past 12 hours.
So there's
we do
1, 2, 3, 4,
Stratford crew attending
5 so far running off the discone.
Please, on a 2 for end-of-shift management.
And that one that's not. And then over here, these 2 here also, sorry that one's hard to see.
736.
Good night very much. We are clear at Epworth and ready for me.
Good night, 736.
So yeah, the same with the Radtel as the quansheng. They're you can flash the firmware on them, so they're open up the radio frequency range a lot, which most people probably already know. But yeah, they're brilliant radios. So the Radtel, I think it's the clone of the quansheng or something. Yeah, it looks very, very similar. I first got the Radtel and then I got the quansheng and learned that you could do the firmware, change the firmware on the quansheng, and thought, well, the Radtel looks exactly the same, so I tried that as well and it worked. So anyways, the reason I wanted to show you the scanners and then these, and explain they're running off the one discone, and the way that I do that is I have the discone outside running into this TV splitter, which, as people would know as well, a lot of people would know as well, with the TV splitter. So I have coax running in to this, which I've got to, that's the input there, I have to fix that as well. But that's the input there, and then I have 8 outputs. So the coax going in is actually running to the 50 ohm discone, and as a lot of people would know, the TV splitter is 75 ohms. And you know, a lot of people have said to me, you know, you'd have a lot of loss and whatnot with that. Well, as I just showed before with the USDS 100, it's receiving a lot better than, well, not a lot better, but it's receiving better than the 436 with just the original antenna. And that's with 8 scanners, or 8 outputs. I'm running 7 at the moment, but 8 outputs running at once. And I've actually noticed that, yeah, I get more range as well, so I'm picking up a lot more from further out with this running. And it does actually have, it's hard to see because it's upside down, sorry, but the gain's 30 dB on it. So, and as I say, they don't interfere with each other or anything like that, which people would said they possibly would. They seem to all work fine together. Sometimes there's a few bits, you know, receiving on 1 or 2 of them that, you know, isn't as good as the other scanners, but they usually run all pretty well together. So that's, I just wanted to show you all that. That was like pretty cheap off eBay. So instead of, yeah, spending big bucks, it's one way to try and do it. And as you can see, like, they're all running off the one discone at once. So anyways, we'll go away from these now. And sorry, I'm just losing track here of what I'm doing. Turning all these down. I'll turn that one off. And I love these digital scanners. They are my favourites. These ones over here we'll come back to shortly. And I've got a few other bits and pieces there that I want to show you. Well, I'll show you now. These are always handy to have around. Power banks. I'm running the SDS, it's charging and running off this power bank here. They tend to will charge and run the scanner a lot longer than the battery that comes with it. So if I'm like out and about, a lot of the time I'll use them, unless I'm walking, obviously. But yeah, I've got a couple of those which are very, very handy. Okay, so yeah, I've got more scanners over here, so we'll go over to these scanners. These work as well, they're just not connected at the moment and plugged in. I'm possibly going to have to get another discone and another splitter. This one here is not working at the moment, so I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm trying to find someone that can work on those for me. Then we've got a couple more scanners just there, and I've got another scanner coming in, another Uniden UB or UBC 73 XLT. Okay, and then we've got some shortwave radios. I used to have one back in when I was younger as well, so when I saw that on eBay I had to get it. Cut the shortwave. That's the 27 megahertz AM. My cousin had one of those back in the day, so when I saw that I had to get one for memory's sake. One of the first CBs I used. That's an old Marine. radio, and it is big, it's heavy. Imagine it's got a belt clip on the back. Imagine carrying that around. It is, yeah, a brick. That thing's big enough and heavy enough. And then that's one of the first shortwaves I got when I first started getting back into radios. So I've just got a couple of old, that's the group that I'm on, Central Big Radio Operators, CVRO, on Facebook if you just want to have a look. Every Friday night we have a net. This is 27 megahertz. We have a net on channel 20 USB. Yeah, so Friday nights Australian time, Victoria Australian time. There's a live feed, so you can have a look at that if you're interested. And then down here, as I said, we've got those scanners. That's another 27 megahertz AM emergency radio apparently. And then we've got those walkie-talkies I had as a kid, a couple of other walkie-talkies, and some old Layafet, I think 3-channel 27 megahertz sort of thing. So that's them there. Oh, and here's, yeah, I've got the case for the Midland as well, which is pretty cool. And that's in pretty good condition. I'd like to get some more Midlands, and yeah, there's always stuff that I want to get, but you know. Okay, so now we'll go back over here, and we'll go up this way. That one's just a as you can see, it does FM, AM, LW, medium wave, short wave, does side bands, so you can do, you know, CB, the amateur bands you can listen into. It's not bad, but yeah, it's okay. So this one, 27 megahertz. It's not a bad radio. I've got this one, so I've got this on a switch and running off just a half-wave vertical. So for anyone in Australia watching, it's a Grazy Master, so it's just like the old station masters. Yeah, exactly like the old station masters were. So anyways, we'll turn this up. There's a bit of skip coming in from the USA before, so yeah, and I'm in Ballarat, Victoria, so I don't mind saying my location, Ballarat, Victoria, Australia. And yeah, I've got the SDR there that's not plugged in at the moment. So that's the 27 megahertz. Which, yeah, I've got that on an antenna switch. I've got one antenna again, and then 3 radios running off the switch. And then, yeah, I've got a T-plug on one of the outputs just for receiving of the switch. So this is on one, it's a 3-way switch. This is on one output. Then I've got this one, which is one of my favourites we'll come back to. That one is on another switch, which has a T-bar connection or whatever. So this is, yeah, for receive. So this one and the amateur, which I only use for receive, the Kenwood. I don't have my amateur license yet, so I'm only using that for receive. That's on the same output switch because I'm only using them for receive, so it doesn't really matter. And then that one's on another output on the switch. So these are the 27 megahertz. As I said, showed you this one. There's a little bit of USA skip coming through, but not much. We'll have a bit of a flick around. I'm just trying to show you quickly these radios because this video's gone for a long time. Everyone's probably not going to watch the whole lot. Doesn't seem to be much else happening. Super Bowl, USA. So that's that one, anyways. I'll turn that one down. Oh, we'll just turn it off. No, just turn it down for the moment. Now this one here, which is a bit different for people that aren't in Australia. This is UHF. So we have 80 channels on UHF. Should be scanning. Yep, there we go. So we have 80 channels on UHF, which runs from 476 megahertz to 477 in that range. There's repeaters that run on a few of the channels. The first 8 have repeaters, and then they output on 30 to 38, and then there's repeaters up further on in the 40s, I think. Yeah, in the 40s where you can see just there. But no one seems to be using that at the moment, but a lot of businesses use that. And you get a lot of idiots on that. So I don't really talk on that much, but just listen a lot. The 27 megahertz I listen to a lot. That was the one that I said before, that we have the net on Friday nights, 7 p.m. 20 USB. There's someone on there now, but too far away to come in. We'll just leave that up, and if someone comes in I can show you. Alright, and then we'll go over to this one now. I love this radio too. This is the new Anytone Pro, Quad 6 Pro. So we'll go over to this one. I'll just flick the switch. So we're over here. Sorry about my hand not being steady.
Roll the nickel in the pocket and tell him I said big Merry Christmas.
And as I said, if anyone's interested and wants me to do a more in-depth video on any of these, or any of the features on any of them, just let me know. I might do videos on all of them anyways, eventually. But I've done a couple on the Anytone. Everyone seems to love those videos. Anyway, we'll go to the next. So we'll go down to the Kenwood now. So I'll have to flip the switch again. Oops. So now someone's on the UHF. I said I'd be a bit all over the place, and sorry for this everybody, if you're still watching. And let me know please if you did end up watching the whole video too. It'd be interesting to see. No, they've gone again now. UHF is, they've got to be very close range sort of thing. I don't have my antenna up very high for UHF at the moment. that one there is just a handheld UHF as well that I've got. So yeah, we'll go back to this anyways, and see if we can find something here. I really need to get a better desk and a better setup, because all my stuff's everywhere at the moment. Quiet. So yeah, this is just running off my halfway vertical as well, which is really, there's a bit of digital and stuff there. Yeah, the antenna really is only tuned for 27 megahertz, so very quiet, which is unusual. There's usually something around 140 meters. Oh, here we go. Easy. And for those who know, they do a lot of different bands. So I've got all, like, most bands covered. Well, yeah, pretty much every band covered that I can listen to. And with the digital radios, a lot of digital modes as well, with the digital scanners. Alright, let's see if we can find something down here. Nothing found easy. No, not much there either, but anyways, as I said, don't want to take this video for too long. I'll turn that one off. You actually have someone's trying to talk on there, but they're not close enough. And then we've got this one down here as well, which, as I said, is my favourite, because this one has lower sideband and upper sideband as well. This one I need to get into because the volume's a bit scratchy as well at the moment. But yeah, this one has lower and upper sideband. It's a little bit off frequency on the sideband, so you know you're a little bit off frequency when. Sorry, yeah, I can't really turn it down because it'll get a bit scratchy. We'll come back a little bit. So I'll just go back into I'll just make sure the switch is right. Yeah. So this one at the moment is running off the vertical as well, on the same output as the Kenwood. And this one can also do VHF and UHF as well. Just need to turn up the squelch. Sorry about my hand being in the way, guys. And this one, yeah, it's actually picking up quite well, seeing it's tuned for 27 megahertz, the antenna I'm running it off.
Thank you, I've got you clear at 7:59.
So it does narrow FM, wide FM, FM, lower sideband, upper sideband, and AM, all modes. Not digital, of course, because it's too old for that, but it's a great receiver, beautiful receiver. I got it quite cheap actually, and yeah, if you look at them, they're still going for like 400 or 500. The buttons are pressed in a little bit there. I might have to open it up and just, yeah. They I think that the last time I had it open, I think I just didn't close it properly. And I yeah, put some stuff on the volume there. But anyway, guys, that's the radios. Oh, and also just one last thing. These are a great Bluetooth transmitter for your scanners. Anything like that that doesn't have Bluetooth out, you can plug these into, and yeah, just turn them on, pair them, and put your headphones or speaker into pairing mode, and they'll automatically connect. And there you've got Bluetooth for all your scanners and that, or anything really that has a headphone jack and output. So yeah, any of these, always good to have Bluetooth speakers. Another one up there. Got a couple of SWR meters and whatnot there. So yeah, well anyway guys, that's about it. And yeah, I'll go more in depth and show you the more of the radios and whatnot later on. So hope you enjoy, guys. Cheers. Bye.